Hello and welcome to Noobs Want To Live. I actually purchased this game with my own money. It's about $5-6 on Steam and it's just been released. There's like a 20% discount or whatever. You can check it out through the link in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, this is a game based in sort of Chinese mythology sort of thing going on. And it also has a Paper Mario kind of aesthetic, which I'm very much loving. And there's some very, very cool graphical effects going on, and it also has a really nice kind of unique slant on the whole Vampire Survivors thing. So you can see here there's a talent tree, massive amounts of stuff that you can unlock, and I've already, well, I say already, but I've actually been playing for quite a bit of time because, as I said before, I purchased this with my own money, and that's because I wanted to play it in my spare time. And what's really wonderful about this game is there are so many different characters, so many different items, and so many different synergies that you can make work in this game. So you can see here, every single character has a particular growth stat. So you can see here, this one is basically providing dexterity. So dexterity influences certain skills in the game, and so what you want to do is you want to try to take only skills that actually scale with that particular stat. Same thing with this guy. You can see here, gains perception, yin force and yang force every single time he levels up. He's a summoner kind of guy, so he summons a bunch of enemies, well, a bunch of allies that can, help you out and everything. And then you have the Shiba Inu, or Doggo as they have called it, which I think is very cute actually. And you can see here, look at this guy's stats. Okay, so look at this: max HP, move speed, critical damage has been increased significantly. And you can see here that you have an active skill that you can use with spacebar, and you also have an initial skill, which is just that passive thing that automatically attacks, right? So you can use this. This is on a cooldown. Poop Away is apparently on a cooldown, just the same as Elastic as well as Demon. And you also have this fellow. I haven't played either of these two characters yet, so I'm actually kind of interested to see what they're all about. This guy seems to be very much defensive based. As you can see, he has 180 max shield, got shield recovery, starting silver increase, and then you've got all these cooldown reductions or cooldown increases in his case, and they are quite significant. This fellow is fantastic with physical damaging abilities. So yeah, you're going to start off with him initially, then you're hopefully going to unlock him next, and then these two I've just unlocked just now. And I think we're actually going to be playing as this guy. Porky is his name. Yeah, there we go. Porky is his name. And we're going to be playing on difficulty 3. This is something that I have just unlocked. I literally went into difficulty 3 beforehand, and let me just tell you, it's hard. All right, it is hard, very, very difficult indeed. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going to be successful here, but we can just try our best. I actually was unable to achieve victory beforehand, and I'm not surprised, to be honest. I think it's actually really, really difficult. And oh yeah, hilariously enough, he actually starts with he starts with 0 attack skills, so you actually have to buy them almost immediately. Okay, so I can go for spear. I think I'm probably going to be going for spear here, because what we want to do is we want to try to get things that are going to scale with yang force as much as possible. Because if you take a look here, you can take a look at all the synergies that you can unlock as well. You can't see which ones actually give you the synergies initially, so you're going to have to discover those yourself. But no, that's the point. I actually really like doing that in games like this. I love being able to discover these kinds of things, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Look at this, places nails on the ground that hurt like hell. Alright, yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. So we're going to do another Yang Force thing. And what's really cool about this game, apart from the fact that it has that Paper Mario aesthetic, as you can see, it's got a really cool, unique graphic style in my opinion. And apart from that, it has this resource-based system, which are based on silver and gold. You pick up silver from pretty much every enemy that dies, and you also pick up gold at a lower rate of acquisition. And basically, you spend silver to unlock skills and to upgrade those skills. You don't actually level up to gain skills. Basically, leveling up provides you with stat increases. So whenever you gain a level up, you get the ability to either heal yourself to full HP or heal yourself 100 HP in some cases, to heal your shield, to level up your shield, to level up your critical rate, to level up your move speed, or any of these things. So basically that's how leveling up works. However, you're going to need to collect these resources, in my case silver, to be able to make things work. So for example, as you can see here, every 5 seconds you spend moving nets you 2 gold. This is actually really, really good, but I'm not going to take that right now because I actually don't need gold that much. So instead, we're just going to go for... I think I might re-roll, actually. I kind of want to re-roll. I want to get something... bottled gas. No, we're going to go for small fireball. As you can see, this actually scales with Yang Force, so we're going to go for that. There we go. And as you can see, we're gaining significant amount of experience from this. And hopefully we're going to be able to continue to do that. So this is basically what you're going to get from level ups. So you can see here, I can increase my Yang Force. Yang Force, as you see, each 2 Yang Force increases your HP. Each 20 Yang Force increases your defense. So I'm going to be going for Yin and Yang skills by the looks of things. That's what I'm going to be going for here. And hopefully that's going to make a good difference to our overall survivability as well. So I'm thinking that Yang Force is probably going to be the thing that I will try to max out, but you're not always going to get that, of course, because it is randomized some of the time. So we're going to go for Yin Force as well, and otherwise we're just going to continue doing our own thing here. I'm going to actually use my beans here. I have no idea what this does. Break Wind, damage is based on max shield. Gain a temporary shield equal to 20% of max shield. Whoa, okay, this guy is super defensive. Really interesting, actually, that he has that available. And here's the boss. Okay, so we're already getting a boss coming in. I'm actually a little bit worried about this, to be honest. Okay, so we do have the ability to now select. By the way, you can actually spend your resources at any time. You can just use your mouse wheel, and then this menu comes up, and you can obviously pick something. So I'm going to be going for probably the Black Orb. I think that seems pretty good to me, because that also scales with Perception, as well as Yin Force. So we'll go for that. And the Black Orb, I'm not sure if I really like it that much, but we're going to try it out. Oh yeah, by the way, these things right here, these little guys with the little monocles on or whatever they are, they actually drop a lot of resources, as you can see right there. I literally just gained a massive amount of silver and gold from that. So that's really, really useful to go for some of the time. And you probably want to try and kill those as soon as you possibly can. Okay, so I'm having some issues here, as you can see, but thankfully, because I am so incredibly defensive, we don't really need to worry too much about that. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Gonna take the wooden hammer here, or we could take the holy pillar. Either one is really, really good, but I think I'm gonna take the wooden hammer just for slightly higher DPS, because at the moment we have a pretty low cooldown build, and I'd like to have something that does a little bit more, a little bit quicker, if you know what I mean. Gonna increase my shield here so that we can just just gain more defense. I mean, that's what this guy is all about, just gaining more and more and more defense as much as possible. So that's what we're gonna try. As you can see, my shield is literally regenerating as we are attacking. I'm actually gonna wonder whether are we even gonna have a problem here? Are we even going to die? Because we are so incredibly defensive. But it is a, you got to bear in mind, it is a very difficult level of difficulty here. You know, I'm playing on the highest difficulty that I have available, and I haven't had very good success with this so far. I tried playing on this level as the first starter character, and let me tell you, it didn't go exactly well. No, it didn't go very well at all. So who knows? Maybe we'll get something going on here. Okay, so deals damage in an area when your shield breaks. Yeah, my shield is not gonna break, actually, in my opinion at least. I don't think it's gonna break. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go for this. Jade Court, recover 1 HP for every enemy you kill. I think that sounds pretty cool. It also gives you critical rate, but I could be absolutely killing my shield recovery, because as you can see here, my shield recovery is -5. So I might, in fact, be making things much more difficult for myself. But I can continue to take Yin Force here, which is definitely going to make big difference to me. Or I could take Yang Force, but as you can see, Yin is currently in green. That means that's a slightly better upgrade than what we're used to. So I'm going to take this, and we're just going to have to hope that I don't really need the damage as badly, because we are getting that additional crit rate from that new ability that we have available there. So hopefully we're going to be able to get some additional kills. And we got some nails on the floor there as well. And bear in mind, I can also upgrade some extra stuff. So we can go for Meteor Fall right here. I think I'll probably go for Meteor Fall. That sounds pretty good to me, as that is going to deal massive AoE damage. We're going to go for some more Yang. There we go. And here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, you see how much damage that did? You see how much damage? That's absolutely crazy. We could go for some more spell reduction, but I'm thinking we're just going to go for Yin Force here. I just want as much shield regeneration as I can handle. We're going to actually use my special ability here just to gain some temporary shield. And then we're going to literally just move around here. And we're going to see, oh, increased silver drop rate. That might be pretty cool. Yang Force, I think I'm going to take though, just so that we can deal more damage with all of our skills. Okay, here's the Doggo. The Doggo is going to do a lot of damage, by the way. It's surprisingly damaging. I could increase my max shield, and I think I am probably going to do that, even though critical damage is absolutely amazing. And I've actually just stopped the game for a real quick second, because I wanted to take a look at the White Court, because this is the thing that actually evolved. As you can see, skill is replaced by Red Court after 200 kills. So now, here's the problem with White Court right here. It has actually reduced my shield recovery by a pretty significant amount. As you can see, it's no longer recovering any shield right now. So I'm going to have to do something about this. Maybe even replace it entirely. I think I might have to replace it. Oh, I cannot replace it. I need 110 silver, as you can see. So this is going to be very, very problematic. I might have actually just killed myself, surprisingly enough. I might have, you know, that literally might be the nail in the coffin, if you'll excuse the pun, because I'm actually upgrading my nail to the Divine Ember. And by the way, anything at all that you have in the game, any particular skill, you can replace it at any time. You do not need to stay with it for the entirety of the run. You can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. It is completely based on your own choice. You do not need to worry about, you know, being locked into a particular skill. Because obviously, with a game like Vampire Survivors or any of the other action roguelikes or reverse bullet hell games, you generally have to stay with one particular thing. You are generally forced to stay with one particular thing. Anyway, I don't really have that many summon abilities, do I? So I think I'm actually going to go for Spell CD here, or I could go for increased silver drop rate. The silver drop rate at the moment is 25%, which is actually alright, but we could increase it by 5%, but I think I'm going to go for Spell CD right now. I think that seems like a much better idea. I am having some pretty big issues here, however, because I cannot replace my other ability, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually replace the White Court. I think, as I say, I might have actually just killed myself here. I might have literally lost the run just because of that, which is really, really quite bad for me. But yeah, I do have a temporary shield on right now. Hopefully I can just, you know, use it to get out of here. This is not going well, as you can see. Oh, these big bears right here, these big bears, they are insanely strong, as you can see right here, and boom, we are dead. Yeah, we are dead. However, you've got to bear in mind, look at this now, you've got to bear in mind, every single time you finish a run, you gain massive amounts of talent points, and then these talent points you can take into the talent tree, and then you can literally just do whatever you want with them. You can literally spend them however you like. You can increase your Yang Force, you can increase your starting silver, you can increase your shield recovery, and so on and so forth. You can even get more critical, you can get more dexterity, and then when you get a little bit later on in the tree, there are some fantastic things like Breath of Life, for example. Your active skill heals you for 15 HP, 5% chance to double coins on pickup, all that wonderful stuff. Really, really nice. So I'm actually going to be going for Yang Force here, I think. Or Yin Force? I actually have no idea, to be honest. I think I'll go for more Yang Force, I suppose. And then we'll just go in once again, and we'll just, we'll play on the same difficulty this time, alright? We'll play on the same difficulty this time, and we'll try our very best to survive. Alright, so let's pick something really, really good this time, right? Okay, so baby calf, I guess. I mean, that seems to be the only thing that I can really take. I do have two things that I can go for here, so I think I might go for the nails again. I don't really want to go for the nails again. I'm actually going to re-roll that real quick. I like the spear, actually. I liked the spear quite a bit. So we're going to go for the spear once again. And yeah, the baby calf actually does significant damage. As you can see, it actually follows you around and it will just run into people and just kill them. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So hopefully I'll do okay here. Now, you've got to bear in mind, by the way, the difficulty also influences how long you need to survive. So this is not a case of surviving for 30 minutes. At the very beginning, you're going to literally be put into a level, and at the very start, on the very first difficulty, you have to survive 6 minutes. Then after that, well, then it's 9 minutes, and then it's 12 minutes, which is what we're doing right now. And then it is an almighty 15 minutes. And obviously, as you can quite clearly tell, it becomes much more difficult as time goes on. Increase your shield. I'm going to be taking shield every single time I see it, because, as I said to you before, it felt like I was just absolutely untouchable. Once I have a significant amount of shield recovery, I am 100% certain that we will not have any problems whatsoever. Oh, I'm going to be taking spell CD reduction. Thank you very much. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Oh yes, really, really perfect. I'm going to actually use my temporary shield right now, just purely for the fact that I don't want my main shield to be affected. So I'm just going to do that. My hammer is actually doing some pretty nice damage too. Increased silver drop rate, I'm going to take that now this time as well, just so that we can get even more silver every single time we get some kills. Early on, that can actually make a pretty significant difference to how many skills you can unlock. Anyway, let's actually get something else here. Cute Wabbit's actually pretty good. Oh, Picky Mouse, yes. Okay, so Picky Mouse, yeah, it's not Mickey Mouse, but it is indeed Picky Mouse. This is a really, really good skill. You know what he'll do? He'll pick up coins for you. So that's exactly why I'm taking him. All right, I'm going to go for another wooden hammer, or should we go for the black orb? I think I'll go for another wooden hammer, but I can't do that just yet. Hopefully once I have 10 silver, then I'll be able to do it. But that's exactly my point. You are consistently having to decide between going for survivability, because these bosses have some amazingly cool telegraphed abilities. As you can see right there, the red little circles on the floor. Sometimes they're red, other kind of, you know, other kind of shapes and so on and so forth, but just generally red zones on the floor you're gonna have to avoid. And generally you always have to decide, okay, am I gonna go and pick up these resources now, or am I gonna prioritize getting some additional experience so that I can level up and maybe get something that I need to be able to survive? So that's obviously the main big deal there. Anyway, I'm going to go for spell CD reduction, because we are currently using quite a few. Actually, we're not using any spells. Wow, I'm a bit of an idiot, aren't I? Oh well, we're going to continue going for spells, because I'm actually looking for the small fireball. I think the small fireball could be a lot of fun to use, so that's generally why I'm trying to do that. And we're also going to be using beans just now. There we go. Let's just use that, get my temporary shield, and we're getting a bunch of these guys coming in as well. This shouldn't be too bad. I have enough silver to be able to do that. Let's actually increase my shield. Nah, we'll go for Yang Force a little bit more. And then let's actually choose something cool. Yeah, I will go for the Black Orb this time. Let's see if that actually does anything. Does it actually do anything cool? Yeah, it actually stands in that particular area right there. And it actually deals significant damage when enemies move into it. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to go for... Yeah, I guess we'll go for Yang Force. We'll continue going for Yang Force here, just so that we can continue increasing our HP and everything. That seems pretty nice. And silver drop rate, perception. Ooh, I don't know. Silver drop rate, I think. Silver drop rate. I just want to get as much silver as possible. And we can now upgrade our things. So what do we want to go for here? We could go for Ghost, or we could go for Spew Fire. Spell CD is pretty good here. Yeah, Shield Burst deals damage in a small area when your shield breaks. I mean, that's never going to happen, right? Yeah, that's never going to happen. I mean, my shield is never going to break. Oh, okay, so it's spewing fire in front of me. Not a big fan of that, I gotta say. Not a big fan of it going in front, but I guess if enemies are in front of me, then that kind of makes sense. Anyway, we're going to be going for some more shield recovery. If I see a green one, a green quality one, I will always go for that. That always seems like a really nice idea. And what else do we want to go for here? Okay, so we're going to go for... Gain 1 shield rate for every 40 times your shield breaks. Deals damage in a small area. Oh, okay. For every 40 times your shield breaks. Well, that's never going to happen, is it? Okay, so common bathroom fly, I suppose we will go for. Never taken that one before, so I guess we're going to see how that goes. And it's basically just a random thing whether I actually get a synergy right now, because I don't know anything about this character and what he's good at. So we're basically just working a bit in the dark here, but that's all I can really do, you know? We just have to try our best here. Okay, so let's have a look. What does this do? What does this do? Pitch black orb. We probably want to go for that instead of the spear. Really? No. No. Well, should I just wait for 50 and then just get this or something? Holy orb seems pretty cool. Launches holy orbs in 4 straight lines. I think that actually seems like a much better idea. Or we could go for breath of nature. Yeah, I think we'll actually just wait until we get 50 silver. There's a bunch over there, so I think we should probably just make our way over in that direction, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe I'm going to be able to get something. There are 2 bosses on the... Oh no. 2 bosses on the field now. That is not looking particularly good, I've got to say that. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad for me. But we are very close to getting 50 silver, so let's just try it. Okay, now here's the cool thing. Obviously, the boss is having telegraphed abilities. It makes it very nice and simple for you to dodge. But, of course, that is indeed, you know, that's obviously on purpose. You want to be able to dodge things like that. Anyway, I'm going to take Breath of Nature here, I suppose. Yeah, I think Breath of Nature seems pretty fun. I don't really like the whole spewing fire thing at the best of times, because I don't really like things that go into the front. I like things that are, you know, going from just random directions, or, you know, behind me or something like that, because I'm generally not facing the enemy, am I? I'm not going to be facing anyone. So we can just hope that the Force of Nature is actually going to do a decent amount. I'd like to get some more spell cooldown reduction if I can. I'm getting a lot of experience right now, and I am killing the boss, but it is obviously taking a bit of a toll on me right here. And you can see here all these slimes are doing so much damage to me right now. Okay, there we go. Just get my temporary shield. Oh no! Okay, wait a minute. This is really bad. Getting another temporary shield. These guys are doing too much damage to me. I'm gonna have to run away. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, see now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have too little movement speed. That is the issue right here. Okay, so now that we know that we have too little movement speed, I can go over here and we can get some more movement speed. So let's have a look. Wait a minute. Where is the movement speed? I swore I could see it somewhere. Where was it? Where is it? Ah, now I've completely lost it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There's the move speed. See, this is what we want. We want 5% increased move speed. That's going to make a huge difference. We can also go for other things, like we can get crit damage, we can get crit rate, yang force, so on and so forth. Going to go for yin force here, and then we will continue onward. Shall we try a different character? Let's try a different character, shall we? I think that seems like a nice idea. Let's try the little doggo, shall we? And see what happens. Move speed is plus 100%. I mean, really. Okay, we'll try difficulty 3 once again, but this is going to be super difficult in my opinion, because as I say, I've never played as this guy before. I have no idea what kinds of strategies to use with him. As you can see, they have like this really funny little comic that happens at the very beginning of their level as well. So let's actually have a look here. What do I want to go for? Well, I don't even know what he's good at. What is he actually good at? I have no clue. I didn't even look. Okay, I guess I'm going to go for the chakram, because I actually used the chakram before, and this actually scales with movement speed, hilariously enough. So this is going to be exceptionally good for us, or at least it should be. So I'm going to try my best here. And hopefully I will do okay. Obviously, these enemies are really nice and easy for us to kill, so we shouldn't have too many difficulties. But we are moving so incredibly fast. It's going to be nice. I'm going to go for another chakram. Why not? So we have double chakram right now. So that means that we have double the amounts of firepower. I'm literally just running into these enemies. That's pretty terrible. Okay, so there's the moves. Oh, what? Okay, I should have literally used this beforehand. That is making a huge difference for us. And what is the chakram again? It's like a physical damage thing, right? It's a physical damage thing. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'll just go for yang force then or something. Yeah, that is physical CD reduction. Okay, gonna go for silver drop rate because that gives me 10%. So let's do that. I am literally just gonna die. I don't think I'm very good with the doggo, to be honest. Unfortunately, I would love to be much better with him, but it is not looking particularly good. Let's just say that. Let's just pick up all of that, and then we'll see if I can get some more skills. Cute Wabbit's actually pretty good. Probably going to go for that, I guess. I've used that in the past. It's always been relatively decent for us. I can go for Flying Sword as well, and we can also go for another one of these. Really? Okay, I guess we'll go for another one of those, and we'll see how that is. But we're going to need to upgrade all of these things as we go, and I'm gonna need to be very careful here as well, because we have literally just taken so much damage. It's really looking not very good for us right now. I am not too pleased about this. Let's just say that. Oh, here we go. I can actually heal myself. Okay, so there you go. I have now healed myself. So that's basically how you gain HP back in this game as well, as far as I'm aware. So you don't have to go searching for items or anything like that. You just have to try and kill enemies and then see whether you get lucky. That's pretty much what you do. All right, let me see here. Azure Hedgehog. That might be kind of cool. Or we could go for the Crooked Bumper. Ooh, I don't know. A Quack Healer. No. Okay, what about the Mad Bunny? Mad Bunny seems kind of fun. Why not? We'll just go for Mad Bunnies all over the place. And cute Wabbits and so on and so forth. That seems great. Okay, so we'll just pick up all of the coins. There we go. And now we can actually do so. Ooh, Chakra Madness. Okay, that seems pretty fun. Let's go for that. That's going to give me even more of these things surrounding me. In a previous run, I actually had a massive amount of chakrams all around me, just consistently murdering everything in my path. So that's super cool. Hopefully we'll be able to do something similar here. I'm actually going to use my spacebar ability in just a second. And we're just going to go super fast. And we're just going to put, well, poop everywhere. Yes, indeed. And now let's see, spell CD. Yeah, all of this is pretty terrible. I guess I'll just gain the temporary shield for now, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, oh, this is bad. Okay, oh no, oh dear. Yeah, this is pretty awful. Okay, shield drop rate, I guess, and we'll just try and extricate ourselves from this situation. I really do not want to be too close to these people. And we're just going to pick up some more silver here. I don't think I'm going to survive much longer, fellows. I really don't. Okay, well, we'll try. We'll try my best. Okay, we could go for some more dexterity, but this is not really that useful to me right now. But I will go for the dexterity, I suppose. I really want to kill the boss, because the boss actually drops a chest, as you might have seen already. It does drop a chest, and it is quite useful to get it, because it is going to power you up slightly. There we go, it is now dead, thank you. And now we can actually use my ability once again. Okay, so Yang Force, or we could go for this. Shield is actually kind of good, but we have minus 97 shield. Yeah, this is a pretty difficult one. This is a pretty difficult character actually to use. So definitely something much harder than the other guy, the Porky guy. I think he was pretty difficult. Okay, so evasion, we could increase evasion by 5%, really, just 5%, that's pretty terrible. I guess I'll go for crit damage, or we can go for max HP increase. I think I'll go for crit damage, so we can do even more damage with all of our abilities. And we can now upgrade some stuff as well. We're getting so many things here. Gonna go for some more perception here as well. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, mistletoe's really good. Okay, yeah, I don't know. This is very tricky. Very tricky indeed. We could go for this, I guess. Divine Ember is pretty good as well, but I'm going to go for Meteor Fall because we only have 4.8 second cooldown on that. I generally like higher DPS abilities that rather than hard-hitting ones. So, you know, that's... Oh, you see the damage! Okay, you see the damage that I was able to do to this boss right here? Okay, that's actually kind of incredible. That's the crit damage that we literally just got. That's the upgrade that we just got. Crit damage, another 50%. Okay. Hello. It seems like we are doing massive damage now. Oh, yes. Okay, so, I'm going to try to replace my flying sword here. Let's replace it with the Molotov. I guess that seems pretty decent. Not sure how well that's going to go, but I guess we'll just try it out and see what happens. But yeah, any single time we can actually get some criticals on the opponent, they're just going to die. They're just going to die super, super easily. So I'm actually going to go and try to increase my dexterity a little bit now. And I'm just going to use my ability here just to get some, well, just to get some poop, you know, just to get some poop out of the little doggo right there. And, and just try to, you know, make the area very unpleasant for anyone that wants to step into it. Yeah, that's basically the whole thing that I'm trying to do here. Okay, so we can actually change this now. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, look at that. That is looking real good. Okay, follows you around like a loyal dog and spawns a boss every 60 seconds. Wow. Okay, that's really harsh. I'm gonna go for the steel chakram actually for now. I think that seems a little bit easier for me to deal with. Greedy greed. Oh wow. Okay, that's actually kind of fun. Is there anything else that I can actually go for here? Maybe we could go for max HP, froglet. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for... Oh, I don't even know, to be honest. I really have no idea at this point. Close range attack that reduces crit rate, crit damage, dexterity, and perception by 1 every 20 casts, but increases yang force by 1. Okay, I really have no clue. I guess we could go for Greedy Greed right here. Chakra Madness would be replaced, which is a little bit unfortunate. Swing in 3 random directions around you. Okay, that sounds fun. Why not? 3 random directions is always fun, I think, in comparison to just straight. You know, definitely don't want straight, that's for sure. Okay, so increased drop rate, thank you. And we'll just do a little bit of something here. There we go. Look at this. Oh yeah, this is what we like. Okay, so now let me just try and pick up all the silver. Oh no, 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 you're not going to attack me. See, look at that. Those same enemies that we had difficulties with the other guy, with the defensive guy, we are now no longer having any problems with them because I can literally just run away from them. The other guy just has problems running away from them. That's the only issue there. Okay, so we can actually increase our move speed even further here as well. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and you can see here, look at how simple it is to deal with these enemies now. It's so good. It really is. Yep, those guys are literally, they stand no chance whatsoever. Absolute devastation. Absolute devastation. Okay, so we can go for some, well, I'm just going to go for some perception actually. I don't feel like my cooldowns are too heavy at the moment, so I shouldn't need to worry too much about them. But I'd like to get to 110 if at all possible. Let's try to get to 110 and see what happens here. There we go. We actually got to 110. Wow, that was actually a lot faster than I thought. Okay, now let's have a look. Reaper's Note. Lose 10% of your current HP and casts Reaper's Note at your current location that lasts 4 seconds. Increases area by 50% when your crit damage is higher than... Wow, okay. That's actually kind of amazing. But it makes you lose 10%. I'm not sure if I really like that. Okay, what about this? Unleash Peasant's Fist at the nearest enemy. If you have lost more than 80 or 100 HP, the size becomes 50% bigger. Peasant's Fist is used automatically every second whenever you are hit. Each point of lost HP increases damage by 4%. Okay, we could also take this, which increases my max shield by 150. Okay. I guess I'll take that. Look at that. Okay, so now my shield is absolutely insane and is now at 195. Okay, well this is interesting. This has turned into a run and a half, hasn't it? Now the question is, do we want to go for dexterity or do we want to go for spell CD? Now I think dexterity sounds pretty good to me because we want to get as much critical rate as possible. Another boss is incoming. We probably want to take the portal next time we have enough silver to be able to do that, to be honest, because it feels to me like maybe that's a good idea. Anyway, this boss is probably going to have a really bad day. As you can see, probably going to literally just walk on all of this poop and probably gonna die as a result of it. Yes, there we go, already dead. That was super fast. Okay, so we're going to be going for pickup range right here. Doesn't seem any other reason for me to do it. And otherwise, silver drop rate, yeah, I think 60% is the maximum. So I'm going to be going for the 60% here just so we can get as much silver as possible. We now have 84. Okay, what can we go for? Yeah, I'm going to go for tile by combat. I think that seems pretty good. Or we could go for Cloudburst Shredder. Each shredder can only exist for 12 seconds and cannot crit. Sure, let's do it. Why not? Let's do that. I have no idea what it does, but let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. I have no idea where it even is. or what it is even doing. Oh, it's these things on the floor. Oh, okay, I see. It's these things. Okay, got it. All right, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so we can go for... I'm going to go for some more perception here. Thank you very much. And we have 6 minutes remaining. That shouldn't be too bad, actually. Let's have a look at this. Okay, launch 24 projectiles. Think I'm probably going to be going for that. And here we go. We've got a synergy. Wonderful. Look at this. Okay, now this is absolutely incredible. Cloudburst Barrage reduces the cooldown of Cloudburst Piercers by 235, and Cloudburst Shredders gain 123 extra trajectories. Now you can see exactly what's going on with that. Some insane synergies going on. Hopefully we're going to actually be able to do something with it, because I'm a bit worried actually about this, all things considered. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to survive this, because we don't seem to have that much clearance. That is the main problem here that I'm having. Gonna actually try and pick up all the silver and shields and so on and so forth, all the silver and gold that I have available. Okay, let's have a look here. Deals damage in an area and convert 20% of the damage dealt into a shield. Each use increases yin force by 1, perception by 1, but decreases yang force by 5. Each use. That's not particularly good for me. So what about makes you smaller? Oh, okay. That seems pretty cool, actually. Gain shield equal to missing HP. No, I'm going to take Fury. I'm going to take this and replace Fury Slash, I guess. So we'll take Shrink Ray. And now look at my evasion and look at how fast I am. Okay. That's looking pretty fun. That is looking pretty fun. I can actually increase this even further by using my special ability. Okay, now let's just see how fast we can actually go. Wow, that's actually pretty quick. Okay, and... hopefully this is actually going to do damage, because it feels to me like I am having very little damage right now. And this has actually caused me to lose a huge amount of HP as well, because we just do not have enough damage. That is the main problem here, but I can avoid things very easily indeed, because we have so much evasion. So I'm thinking maybe if I can just do as much damage as possible in the short span of time that I have available here before I die, inevitably, then maybe I'm going to be able to... oh no, it's one of those big things. Okay, there we go. So now I can heal myself 100 HP. Very nice indeed. We were able to do that. And hopefully I can just avoid all of the damage coming in right now. But I think my cooldowns are the main thing that are actually causing me to have some issues here. I was actually hoping that these things that I'm laying on the ground right here would actually enable me to possibly survive, but I have a bad feeling that that is about me done. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else here. We could do this, death no thanks, and then we could just gain all of our shield back, which is what I did, but obviously I don't have the ability to regenerate shield, because that's not what this character does. He does not regenerate shield at all. So that's going to be a big problem. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, things are getting crazy. If you think this is not crazy, this is absolutely crazy. Okay, let's go for more dexterity, I suppose. But yeah, I am pretty much done. There's nothing else for me to do here with the amount of enemies that are shooting things at me as well. As you can see, all these little red arrow things coming through. Yeah, I am basically done. And I'm out of there. Alright, but we actually survived a massive amount. You see all of the achievements and all of the things that I've been attempting to get here. We've actually unlocked significant amounts of talent points as well. 42 talent points, no less. So very, very nice there. I can actually increase my critical damage further, my yang force, my starting silver if I want to, my shield recovery. I think I'm going to go for more shield recovery. And we'll probably go for some more yang force here. Or maybe more starting silver. Yeah, I think we'll go for some more starting silver. I think that seems like a nice idea. Anyway, this is Noobs Want To Live. If you want to check it out, there is a link in the description. As I said, I've been playing a whole bunch of it myself, and this is something that I'm going to play whenever I have a spare moment, because again, it literally just takes not even that long to play each run. And if you fail, then obviously it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker to fail. But for me personally, I'm going to be playing this in my spare time, and if you want to see more from me in this, then by all means let me know. I'd be happy to do it, but otherwise you can check it out through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.